Whoa, whoa, whoa. How y'all doing out there? This is your man, Nico B. This is the Black Effect. Y'all already know how we do things. Hit that like and subscribe button. It's free. Donate, you know what I'm saying, anything to the Cash App if you so see fit. Let me get into this quickly, man. And I want to definitely talk to the bros, talk to the brothers, the dogs, you know what I'm saying, the lions out here. And also just, you know what I'm saying, some of the brothers who need some of this game and wisdom. In the topic that I want to title this is just the obsession with black men um and booties and big booties and just their obsession, their over sexualized mentality when they see some booties or some female anatomy. Y'all niggas need to get that in check, man. You know what I'm saying? We need to all get that in check, and and a lot of that allow you to gain your power back over these women. If you one of those dudes who saying that things not like it used to be, a lot of women are out of pocket, women are using men, women are running amok, you know what I'm saying, abusing their power and things like that. Reason why is because y'all as men give them too much power. Black men especially. That's why y'all ran, in this matriarchal society, having all these single mothers and women basically, you know what I'm saying, just running over y'all, using y'all. You know what I'm saying? That happens more with black men than any other race of men. If you ask me, not all these black men are just deadbeats. At the end of the day, man, they didn't have no sense, and the woman they were with didn't have no sense. Because I always say this: when you get the woman to try to demonize these black men and try to make it seem like, oh, they just wasn't no good, they just was this. Well, you chose him. You chose to deal with him. You chose to lay down with him. Birds of a feather, man. Water seeks its own level. And I don't care what you say, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter what walk of life or how much money somebody got. Character is character. Look at Nicki Minaj. She got with the guy she got with because water seeks its own level. At its core, wipe all the money away, all of that other shit, even wipe all the fake booties and the fake titties away. That is who she is at her core. As a guy, as a person, as a hood chick like that guy who's compatible with that guy who got felonies and shit like that. She from the hood, fool. Just because she got money don't mean anything. You see how the character she took to the and presented to the masses. This a woman who went and got famous, and you see she presented nothing but her ass cheeks, shaking ass. Her music didn't evolve, and she didn't teach women anything. You know what I'm saying? But how to get more sexualized and more fetishized by men, and to present themselves as more sexual objects. They was doing that anyway. They didn't need her for that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I mean, Nicki Minaj didn't do anything to better the black community, if you ask me, or for women, or to give y'all no game, or you know what I'm saying, or wisdom. She didn't give y'all any spiritual knowledge or wisdom or anything like that. She didn't. And then what she could offer y'all is she goes and off and marries some felon with 5 kids. Like, Nicki Minaj, you're retarded, man. I'm gonna do a video on that. But what I'm saying is that, bro, but see, y'all dudes, y'all allow women to not have no humility. Okay, social media, came out. If it wasn't for all of you thirsty, thirst bucket, old, simp, broke, dusty ass men and under these women comments, giving these women all of this unwanted and undeserved attention, spending all y'all time worshiping pictures, because now y'all don't have to go to get the black tail. Y'all ain't gotta do all that, which was what y'all niggas was doing. Now you could just look at Instagram and look at Facebook, and it's these women who doing that because they think they have fans. Look, woman, because a guy wants to sleep with you and put his rusty penis into your vagina, that means nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's just because, like I said, though, in this simp society, a lot of simps have to pay for pussy. back couple 20 years ago, only I'll say 10 20 years ago, this was not the case. And now this is okay, I'll just say pre-social media era. You know what I'm saying? You still had simps out here, but for the most part, the alpha males was holding men to code. You understand? They were dictating what goes on. You understand? They were. Women didn't have all that power. White alpha males, black alpha males, they were still dictating things. You understand? Weren't allowing the even women themselves. The women were had more integrity. They didn't allow hoes to be up here. The hoes was down here. It don't matter how much money you got, whatever. But see, women like Nicki Minaj and due to this feminist society taking over, that it's put women have championed these hoes and wondering why they can't keep a man. A man is constantly got wondering eyes because everywhere he look, it's a woman taking her clothes off. Like you have women just wearing flat out lingerie in public. Only 10 20 years ago, that was an anomaly. If you seen a woman doing that, you was looking at her funny. Everybody was looking at her funny. Like, man, this chick is bug. Like, she hot out there. She trying to, attract a man. She got looked at like a prostitute. And I mean, you could call that judging or whatever. Yeah, that's righteous judgment. That's correct judgment. You don't see anyone else walking out in a uniform that they don't have. Like if you see a dude walking around in a certain attire, you know what I'm saying, dirty clothes, baggy clothes, like you are looking at him like, as he may be someone to watch. Or or he might be a of a certain walk of life. I mean, that's just common sense. You use common sense. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if it look like a duck, quack like a duck, it's a duck, and like I said, you dudes today allow just because a chick knows she could just come out and take off some clothes, and of course, those are human, like red-blooded creatures, they gonna want to sleep with women, but come on now, like women gotta really understand what they're doing. Like they wouldn't be doing this if anything else in the climate was, if men didn't allow it. And I really do mean that. Like if the situation was to occur, like hypothetically, like you know this country, and this is very much a possibility. This country, resorts to, back to its barbaric nature, where people, all these government programs get pulled and ain't nobody giving you all these handouts and caring about, your problems and it's dog eat dog again. Like men will start getting more aggressive, and men will stop being able to have all of this extra things, external things like money, the simps, to be able to leverage and control, and pay for pussy. Incels will start to rise. Men won't be being able to deal with women so much. That's happening even now. You're gonna see that aggression rise towards women. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna be giving them passes anymore. Or just naturally they're gonna abandon all of that what you consider to be chivalry, because a lot of dudes is just not gonna have that energy to be able to afford women anymore. They gonna be trying to fight, and women gonna be fighting. You already see a lot of women now, unhappy because they have to do a lot of things that they didn't have to do 20 years ago. Going out there being lumberjacks, cutting wood, they working just as hard as these men, man. Being tired and raising these kids, man. That's not something they should have to do. That's unnatural. It causes stress, different levels. People die early. You know what I'm saying? Levels of stress be up here, nigga. A lot of, like I said, a lot of aggressive things happen. People go 0 to 60. A lot of attitudes are not as smooth. A lot of bad things come from that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, but you dudes gotta stop giving these women this power. Y'all gotta stop being under these comments. Y'all gotta stop falling into all of these trying to send women your pictures of your dick. Have more respect for yourself, man. Y'all dudes don't have no respect for y'all, so you know what I'm saying? You don't have no respect for your physical self. Like, y'all need to get God in y'all life, because women can see through that. They see through that. Y'all offering y'all self to every woman. Like I said, she hadn't even done nothing for y'all, but y'all offering her free attention and love and money and resource. You got to think about, why are you even doing that? You know what I'm saying? Like, have she done anything for you? I know, like I said, simps. Let's just cut it all across the board. You have to offer up flat out resource to get pussy. Some of you guys. Now, your alpha male, look at alpha male strategies. If you own your purpose, the woman is supposed to add to your purpose. You supposed to, as a man who's an alpha, supposed to have women be hanging out with women all the time, have women flocking to him all the time because they want your company. It's not something that's, not every man has, or me, you know what I'm saying? She you know how to treat her. You know what I'm saying? She digs your energy, these type of things. You know what I'm saying? She know you can handle business, and she know if stuff pop off, it's gonna get regulated. She don't have to worry. She could be comfortable. You dudes, a lot of y'all just have resource to operate up front. If when y'all money is gone, y'all niggas will be gone, because dudes, a lot of men don't even respect y'all. Y'all can't regulate other men. Y'all don't even know how to operate in other, the realm of other men. And if she was to get aggressive, she know that, you're not gonna know how to handle yourself. You're gonna get her hurt. You gonna be gone, and everything be gone to shit. So God does these things for a reason, you know, and I'm fine, I'm only speaking on these things in truth, but I'm fine with the way things are, because everything has to be in fairness. Simps wasn't offered everything the alpha male has naturally, so he has to use his money to leverage it, or other things about him. Look, I can go out here and I can work on this computers, you know what I'm saying? I could do this. I can earn a living doing that. I always have that for you. I don't mind giving you my resources and things. I may not be able to perform in the bedroom or something like that, so he can offer you his resources. Okay, fine. That's what fair, the Lord has done that. But you simps need to do that for a woman who actually deserves it. Don't just be out there looking at a big booty and now you didn't went crazy. That ain't your MO, fool. You know what I'm saying? You usurping and you out of pocket. Because you should be thanking God that you can get a decent woman. You know what I'm saying? That's how it worked. The same thing with a single mother or something like that. We're going to get back to reality. You should be thanking God and your lucky stars that you could get a decent man, because you already done messed up. Like, you are, humility. Like, you don't, a simp or some dude who don't know how to treat women, don't get women, not physically attractive, not physically fit, not like necessarily a edgy, tough guy, don't know how to talk to women, not funny, don't have personality, on and on and on, don't have the natural things to attract a woman. He's going to have to leverage his money, and he should have humility for that. A woman who then went out and messed up, got miles and miles and miles upon miles on her pussy, then slept with everybody, gave it to niggas, who can come to this man and be like, I've been with your woman, who have kids up and down the board, you know what I'm saying, who got other men who this man has to deal with, who then let herself go, who's overweight, who don't know how to necessarily wasn't taught how to give a man all of the things that he needs as a man, like physically, mentally, spiritually. She wasn't taught those things, so you have to learn them on the back end. You are lacking. So it should be your humble, lucky day to get you a decent black king or a decent king. And that could happen, but you women have to humble yourself. And you dudes got to get in pocket. Stop giving them this free attention. I know you're desperate, man. I know some of you dudes, hadn't had may feel like you need a woman. You got to have some female attention. Bro, you're not in jail. Get yourself together, man. Dust yourself off. Get on your purpose. You know what I'm saying? You got too much time on your hands. Get your shit together. And you going, like I said, you should become an alpha. Get on your purpose, man. Look at alpha male strategies videos. Look at these type of videos. You know what I'm saying? Get God in your life, first of all. You know what I'm saying? David from the Bible. David, I know y'all know him. King David, the one who slew Goliath. He worked for Saul for 5 years for his daughter's hand in marriage. He showed Saul that he was, a stand-up guy. And you know what the Bible said about them? David wasn't doing anything in them 5 years with women, because he had his eye on that one. And you know what the Bible said about David's time in them 5 years? He said the time went by like this. He loved that woman that much, but he was on his purpose. He was on his purpose to going to the top for God. He ended up being God's chief, the one appointed by God, the king, King David. He became king, but he took 5 years of being away from women. Can you niggas do that? Can you niggas take 5 days from getting out of a woman's DM? If you could, you need to challenge yourself. Can you do that for 5 days? If you can't, man, you are a simp. You're weak. All right, man. And this is only your bro, your man telling you this, your brother, trying to give you some real game, all right? So it's your man, Nico B, Black Effect. I'm out of here.